first of all, just the weekend camp. After last week, obviously, it's been probably a short time together as the Māoris, but how has the week been ahead of the second test this week?
Yeah, definitely this week's been a lot more, I guess, relaxed, and a lot more that we could actually do a bit as a team, so it's been actually cool on that. Boys are really excited to play here, Like, haven't played here before, and looking at it, looks like a bit of a carpet, and obviously cleaned myself up shaving, so I'm actually quite excited about it. So yeah, the boys are actually pretty pumped about it, and hopefully we get a decent crowd here, and both teams can put on a show.
It looked convincing in Wellington, but is this a nice opportunity to probably get rid of a few cobwebs that were maybe lingering, given it was your first game together?
Oh, look, yeah, I think so. Like last week, yeah, obviously happy with the result, but there was a lot of things that we didn't do quite well, and we worked on those during the week. And look, we're just trying to measure ourselves this week and really focus on what we can do, and I think Samoa will be the same. If we can get some decent run football tomorrow and play with a bit of speed and enjoy it, I think the game will be an absolute crack, and I know Samoa will be doing the same. So weather dependent, and a decent crowd here should be awesome.
Yeah, I was going to say on the crowd, obviously alert level 2 kind of robbed you guys of a crowd.
Yeah.
You're expecting a few to fill the stands tomorrow?
I'd hope so. Obviously you got Tonga, Samoa, us and the All Blacks playing, so what a cultural experience. And heard Holly Smith's playing at half-time as well, so she's got some decent lungs on her. So I think that could draw a bit of a crowd here, but if we can fill this, it probably hasn't a game here in a while, with obviously the Warriors not being able to play here. So it should be a great occasion for football and culture in New Zealand.
Just lastly from me, how's your body? You've had a pretty long and arduous Super Rugby season in both Aotearoa and Trans-Tasman. How's the body feeling at the moment?
Yeah, the body's actually really good, to be honest. I try break it as much as I can, so I know in the game day that I can actually get through it. But I've been really lucky, so far with injuries and looking after it. So for me, it's like you don't get a lot of opportunity to play these games, so I just look forward to it and get on with it, whether I'm sore or not. So I'm looking forward to this one and having a good crack against these boys. It should be awesome,
Māori Blacks potentially last game. Any words for him?
Yeah, man, it's Oatsy's. What do I say about that dude? Like, he's such an inspiration for our team. Like, fluent in Māori, come through, like live that side of it that people haven't even seen. And getting to understand him and where he's from is amazing. Like, he's a guy I've got so much respect for and so much time for. He's a guy that's about the people. It's not about him. You walk into a room, he makes you feel really welcome, really special, and people like that are hard to come across, honestly. And I've got all the time in the world for him, and hopefully we can put on display that he's really proud of and send him on his way, that he's really stoked to be part of our team,
Thoughts about playing on Mount Smart? Are you going to try and envision the Warriors, Sean Johnson, maybe a few dummies from you?
Well, maybe if I got the ball in space, but I don't think I've got the same speed as Sean, but maybe we've got the same goosey. I haven't pulled it out yet, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm just really excited to play on here because it's nice and flat, and it's a bit like Forsyth Bar, to be honest. It's quite a bit of a carpet, so it's actually quite good compared to what we played in last weekend. So let's just hope the weather stays like this, bro.
Sorry.
No, just last question. All Blacks have a new leader for the haka. Any advice for who that may or may not be?
Oh,
Don't know if you know.
Yeah, I've heard rumours. Nah, he'll do good, man. They're a good bunch of boys there, and I know they would have been practising hard for this one. They've been in camp for a little bit now, so his first crack at it, I think. So nah, he'll give it heaps, and I'm sure he'll do a good one. I've been looking forward to it.
Do you expect Samoa to be a bit more cohesive, perhaps, than they were last weekend?
Oh, 100%. I expect a huge improvement from Samoa. Like, who doesn't when you're playing a proud nation? They're a team that are really proud of what they're about and where they're from, and they've obviously said that they're trying to build for the World Cup campaign, and what a great way to start against us. And I think that maybe the TV didn't really show the conditions last week at times, how troubling and hard it was, and with no one there as well can be a bit bizarre, but those boys are going to come out swinging, especially when they see all their supporters in the stands, so it's going to make for a ripper of a game.
Have you kept track of how many tries you've scored this year? Because I think you seem about one a game, aren't you?
To be honest, I just get on the back of it and just fall over. I'm actually doing nothing, and I actually get to save a bit of energy, so I actually feel like I'm literally just walking and just holding on to someone's bum and just fall over, so I don't actually do a whole lot.
Yesterday at the All Blacks announcement, Ian Foster was asked whether the All Blacks would play against the Māori All Blacks at some stage, and his answer was a really unequivocal no. How does that make you feel?
You're going to get me into trouble here. Oh, that's up to Fozzie, isn't it? He's running that cutter. I can only control what's really in front of me, and that's only my teammates. But if that ever did arise, I think our boys would be pretty keen to. But I know our challenge is Samoa, and we've just got to try to do the best we can against those fellas. And if something did pop up at a later stage because of the pandemic, what's going on, and then I'm sure our boys will be pretty willing to oblige.